Have you ever just stopped and wondered, why do we even have seasons? Why is one part of the year all about scarves and hot chocolate, and then the next thing you know, it's all sunglasses and hitting the beach? It seems like a simple enough question, but the real reason is this absolutely fascinating cosmic dance. And in this explainer, we're going to uncover the secret behind that dance.
So, our whole journey really kicks off with something we all have in us: curiosity. I mean, we've all looked up at the sky and just wondered about how this world works, right? This explainer is for anyone who's ever asked one really simple, but actually pretty profound question.
And this is it. This is the puzzle we've all thought about at some point. Why the huge shift from the freezing cold of winter to the scorching heat of summer? It's such a basic question, but it has a surprisingly elegant answer. And that's exactly what we're going to break down step by step.
The answer starts with our very first major clue. This is the absolute foundation for why our planet even has seasons to begin with. It's a simple but really powerful secret about Earth's posture out there in space.
So what in the world is axial tilt? Okay, imagine a spinning top, one that spins perfectly straight up and down. Well, guess what? Our Earth isn't like that at all. It actually spins at a slight angle as it goes around the sun. And that lean, that little tilt, is the single most important piece of this entire puzzle.
And here it is, the magic number, 23.5 degrees. That is the precise angle of Earth's tilt. I know, it might not sound like a whole lot, but this one specific number is the secret ingredient behind every single season we experience. This slight, constant lean is what changes absolutely everything.
So just how important is that tilt? I mean, really? Well, let's imagine for a second that the Earth was perfectly upright with a 0-degree tilt. You know what happened? The weather where you live would be pretty much the same all year round. No change. It's that 23.5-degree lean that gives us this beautiful variety, this incredible dance of the seasons.
Okay, so we've got the tilt. That part's clear. But how does a simple lean create such a massive change in temperature? Well, that brings us to our second big clue: the power of the sun's rays themselves.
The rule here is actually incredibly simple. Think about a flashlight. When you shine it directly onto a wall, you get a bright, intense, concentrated circle of light, right? That's just like direct sunbeams. They deliver a ton of focused heat. But if you angle that flashlight, the light spreads out over a much larger area, and it gets dimmer, less intense. That is exactly what happens with angled sunbeams. They bring way less heat because their energy is all spread out.
So now we have our two key clues. We've got Earth's 23.5-degree tilt, and we've got the rule of direct versus angled sunlight. Now let's put these two ideas together and see how they create this beautiful, predictable pattern over Earth's year-long trip around the sun. As our planet orbits the sun, there are 4 key moments in its journey that act as these major turning points for the year. Around March 21st, June 21st, September 23rd, and December 21st, something really special happens with Earth's tilt in relation to the sun, and that's what kicks off each new season. Let's start with summer, around June 21st. At this time of year, the northern hemisphere is physically tilted towards the sun. This means the sunbeams are hitting us more directly, just like that focused flashlight beam. Plus, the days are longer, which gives the sun more time to warm everything up. And the result? You got it. Hot, sunny summer days.
Okay, now let's fast forward 6 months to about December 21st. The Earth has moved along in its orbit, and now the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun. Those same sunbeams are now hitting us at a really sharp angle, spreading all their energy out. The days are short, the nights are long, and the result is, well, the coldest time of year: winter.
So what about spring and autumn? Well, you can think of these as the moments of perfect balance. At these points in our orbit, the tilt isn't pointed towards the sun or away from it. It's kind of pointed sideways. The most direct sunlight hits the equator, which gives both hemispheres these really moderate temperatures and almost equal hours of day and night. They're the perfect transitions from heat to cold and then back again.
So as we've seen, the seasons aren't just some random thing that happens. They're the result of a totally predictable, elegant cosmic system. And when you understand that system, it reveals something kind of profound.
This right here is the whole secret in a single sentence. It's a super common misconception that the seasons are about how close we are to the sun. But the real truth is about 2 things working together in perfect harmony: Earth's year-long journey and its constant, steady 23.5-degree tilt.
So what this all means is that every changing leaf, every single snowflake, every warm summer breeze, it's all part of this elegant, grand design.
It's not an accident. It's the rhythm of our planet's journey. And it's this cosmic dance that allows for renewal, for change, and for the rich cycle of life that we all depend on.
So, the next time you step outside, just take a moment. Whether you feel a cold wind on your face or the warm sun on your skin, remember what's really going on. Remember that what you're feeling is the direct result of our planet's constant, steady tilt on its incredible journey through space. Knowing that, when you look at the sky now, what do you see?